That's the Lagos State staff bus which collided with a train in the PWD area of Ikeja, sited at Obafemi Awolowo Way, being taken to Alausa. Within that axis is the Lagos State University Teaching Hospital, LASUTH, where victims of the accident are receiving treatment under the makeshift tent provided by the hospital. Governor Babajide Sanwo Olu is here to see things for himself. He moves around the hospital alongside his deputy, Qadri Hamzat, the State Commissioner for Health, Professor Akin Abayomi, the Chief Medical Director of LASUTH, Professor Adetokunbo Fabanwo, among other state government officials, to see over 80 people who were part of the tragic incident.
Where is Moses?
After going round, Governor Sanwo Olu gives details of the casualty figure.
We have 85 passengers that were in the bus. From the immediate triage, that was conducted and to separate, various degrees of injuries. 42 were classified as moderate injuries. 29 are serious injuries. 8 are mild injuries. And unfortunately, we have recorded 6 fatalities. 2 were brought in dead from the site, which was what LASEMA, first respondents, talked about. But here in LASUTH, we've had 4 additional deaths, at ICU and some while undergoing the surgery.
He also says his campaign activities will be suspended for 3 days to mourn the victims.
I've also instructed that all our flags, Lagos State flags, political flags, should be, raised, and half mast for the next 3 days. We're actually also declaring, a 3-day, mourning for us as a state, so that we can mourn our staff very, very well, deeply, and we can have time to go around the family members and just, commensurate with them. I will also be suspending my campaign for the next 3 days. There will not be any form of public engagement or any form of campaigning.
The State Commissioner for Information and Strategy also clears the air about the news making the rounds on the social media, claiming that the victims are not well attended to.
Just to correct the impression that is on the social media that the victims are not being well taken care of, is all lies. What you are seeing here, that people are lying down there, is what we call a triage center, an emergency center set up by medical personnel for them to be able to sort out people who are victims. There are some who will be treated here and be allowed to go home. There are some that will need admission and they will need to stay for some other days, so that you don't pack people who have their arms broken with people who are merely traumatized. That is why you have this kind of center to be able to sort them out.
While the driver of the bus has already handed himself to the State Police Command, the Lagos State government is encouraging the public to come forward and donate blood for the victims in order to save more lives.